Hello and welcome back to the SPFL Through the Lens. Today I'm going to be looking at the Livingston and their game with Ross County. Now obviously they're on a very good successful run, and we're just going to have a wee look through the game from last weekend, which was against Ross County. So the first thing I'm going to look at is the player profile once again, just to outline their sort of how many games they've played, their stats, success rate, assists, goals, yellow cards, so you can have a better look at their discipline record and how creative or defensive they are, and with regards to their passing success rate and aerial duel success rate. So this is the Livingston player profile. Starting obviously with Robbie McCrory in goal. He's played 10. He's conceded quite a few, 18 goals and 2 clean sheets. Now, what I did notice was the top scorer on the squad at the moment is John Guthrie, who's the defender. So, the uneducated opinion of mine would be that he's really good at set pieces and very dangerous. At 6'4", he's going to be a handful for any sort of defensive formation at set pieces. With regards to the sort of central midfield, Marvin Bartley, he's the one that seems to be getting himself about. He's a strong player, which might equal why he's got 7 yellow cards to date. Then you get young Jason Holt, who's very creative, very hard working for the team. Strikers up front, obviously you have Craig Sibbald, and he seems to be the one who's gets himself about there. So what we're going to look at is where Livingston, the last 8 games, now this is the winning streak they've been on, and I think they're going to be a real handful for Celtic this weekend. Obviously with Celtic being depleted with the COVID virus and players shielded, they're obviously going to put out, I wouldn't say a weaker side, because obviously the side that they put out against Hibs on Monday there was a strong starting 11 that's with the bench. They had a sort of younger squad. But Livingston, even at Parkhead, are going to be a handful for them. Now look at their last 8 games. 4-0 at home to Ayr, 2-0 against Dundee United. So in the last 8 games, they've scored 20 goals and only conceded 3. Now, what a transformation that is. What a run of results. And David Martindale and the boys should be extremely proud of that record. I mean, that's top 6 material. Even higher than that, actually. So, the game against County, they started off with a formation which they've been playing for most of the season, which is 4-2-3-1. And this formation is, I like the look of this formation, to be honest with you, because one, when managers are setting out a formation, they need to know they've got the players that can play this formation. And with Livingston, their back 4 seem to know what they're doing. They're strong, they're strict and disciplined. That's the word I was looking for. Now, that back 4, when they're defending, can easily slot into a back 5 with this formation. We hope dropping back to give it additional support. So you've got a bank of 4 and a bank of 5, which is very difficult to play against, because I've got a clip here that will show you that when they're defending, they sit very tight and condensed, so they have to go out the wings, and the 2 lines are very close together, so there's no space in between the lines for the teams to play, so they need to go out wide, and with their higher tall defenders, they seem to be really quick at picking that up. With the 2 sort of sitting midfielders, looking at it, I could be wrong, but Holt seems to be the sort of playmaker. He'll sweep up any sort of dirty wee balls that are, it just tidies things. And with Bartley, he's sort of versatile, he's athletic, box-to-box player, makes a lot of late runs. With Holt, he's a sort of holding midfielder, he's got a good footballing brain, he can see a pass, where his range of passing, whether it's out wide or through the centre, through the gaps in the middle, he controls play and he breaks up the play when they're defending. With the attacking, with the 4-2-3-1 formation, that attacking, they're really quick. So you need the players that have got pace, agility, they're really quick. That attacking 4-2-3-1 can automatically go into an attacking 5 you're up against. And there's a wee clip there where the transition with counter attack, you can see that happening. They're really, they know their job, and they're really quick. So they're pretty good at that. Plus, on the defending side, as I pointed out, that can easily go into a back 4 and a back 5. The two lines really condensed. So with that formation, a lot of teams like that, and I don't know what David Martindale seems to be installed a lot of belief in these players, because that 8-game run, winning run, that's just unheard of from a Livingston side. They're always hard to beat when you go to Livingston. They're always, I wouldn't decry them and say they're physical. They're a strong side. They're an honest and committed side. But teams, like Celtic last year when they went to Livingston and they got beat with Dylan Dykes through the middle, with a couple of goals, they know what they're doing. So they've always been known to be a difficult side to play against. So that was their formation with the Ross County. With the Ackies, one of their last games, I'm just going to try and look this up. Once again, they won 2-0 away from home. So they went through a spell of 3 games playing away from home and they won them all. And they're going to places where it's normally difficult for any team to go to, but for some reason, once again, Livingston seem to be pulling at the results. The same again with going to Kelly. So they're playing the 4-2-3-1 formation, and as you can see, Kelly with 4-1-4-1. So they still get through that in the 1-2-1. With Hibs, this was a fantastic result. I wouldn't say a crazy result because Livingston are just going great guns. I can't speak highly enough of Livingston now. But with Hibs is renowned to be a very difficult team. They've got Nisbet, they've got Doidge, they've got Boyle. Newell's been a revelation. I really like Newell as a player, and then you've got McGinn as well, and Hanlon and Stevenson. So that's a strong Livingston Hibs squad. And they go and they batter them 3-0. So where that's coming from, I don't know. This is what I was talking about previous with the defence formation. So there we go. You've got a bank of 4 and a bank of 5, and as you can see, they're really close together, so there's no space in between the lines. And Ross County need to play it out wide to try and get any success. But they've crowded out that. And if we play it on, here we go. They're quick at the counter attack. Look at that. They're bursting out with pace. One touch stuff, and they're off. So that's what I was saying. They're really good. So you need the players to do that. When they're starting off with the defending from goal kick from the opposition, as you can see, they're on formation there. So it's 4-2-3-1. You can see every player, and they know what their roles, their jobs are. Playing to the back, because, in my uneducated opinion, because they're playing from the back, Ross County only played with one up front, so the defensive 4 have got the space, they can play it, so the full backs, they play high, so you can see from here, where they're going. This is an example with the high fullbacks. So defensive, they're wide apart, and then the fullbacks are high up. They come back to support, to link up play. And this is what I like with Livingston. Remind me a bit of Rangers at the moment, where they work hard, closing teams down, nearly win back possession, play it off, but because they lose possession, they chase it and they win it back again. So there's no panic, right? They can play it forward, but no, to keep possession and space, they play it back and they don't panic. They just try and find the space, the fullback coming back, and they just play it. And Bartley, he's floating about. You see Holt, he's always in the lookout for a pass. Always. There he's went out wide just to give an option to take a player with him to try and create space in the middle. There he's back in his position along with Bartley. Then the midfield three, they're linking up. So if they can't see an option, once again, they don't panic. They take their time and they'll start again. And then it just leads. You can see the ball try to get through into space, into the corners, but the defender obviously clears it. Now with the Ross County goal, you can see here, the well worked goal. I think it was the reverse pass that really threw them. They thought they were going to put it out wide, but no, they've just put it through it, and it was a really good finish. Really good goal, actually. Now, when I was talking about Holt clearing up play, Livingston are going forward. As I said, they've got a lot of players in the box. They try and push forward with that attacking five with the formation that they use. But Holt, good football and brain, seen the damage. They knew there were a bit of space in behind that the back four there. So he knew that if he got by him, they were going to create a bit of problems. So with Holt, just been a tactical foul, I think, where it was just to try and break up play and get the players back into position again and then start again. So with the booking, he took that for the team. But he's got a good football and brain. I like Holt. With the Livingston first goal, you can see Bartley here just passing it out. What a pass. 1v1. They're playing a back four and he still gets the goal. What a goal. That pass was just unbelievable, in my opinion anyway. Here's Robinson here. So you've got Devlin. He got it on the volley. Weighted pass. It was a fantastic weighted pass. It wasn't just a punt up the park. It's a weighted, directed pass. Playing on the shoulder of the Ross County goalkeeper, defender. Just turns him and beats him for pace. 1v1. Really, really good goal. And direct. Livingston's second goal. Just close down and win possession again. They don't panic. Play it out wide. And Emmanuel Thomas, what a touch, look at that. Really good feet. And that's what I was saying, the break, attacking five. Running at defenders will hate that. Take their time, open up the space. Really, really good goal. And lastly, the Livingston third goal. Close it down once again. Try and play it through the middle. And out wide. He could have passed it here, but no, he takes it on. And try to stop at that pace on the AstroTurf pitch is really, really difficult. So, a really, really good win for Livingston. And I think they might get a result against Celtic. I don't think they'll get beat. I could be wrong. But with the way they're playing, the confidence David Martindale has installed in them, he's got them knowing what their roles are, and I think you can see that they're really enjoying playing for him. He's always been a really good assistant manager where he's built a trust and relationships, and you can see that the players want to play for him. The results show that. To score 20 goals and concede just 3 over the last 8 games for a team of Livingston's standard, and don't want to be disrespectful to Livingston, but they've not got the highest of budgets. But that sort of form is fantastic. I don't think anybody can speak highly enough of Livingston at the moment. So here's to the weekend's fixtures. I'll have a wee look at that, and then I'll see what sort of game I'm going to look over and take it from there. So once again, thanks very much for watching. Please, if you like it, please like, comment, and subscribe.